Hey everyone, Caront here, and well, biggest reason I'm here today, for one, aside from the fact that it's been a while since I've done a vlog, so whoops. Another reason why I'm here is because I got a package. Now, I know what's in the package. Alan knows what's in the package because the package is here to me basically via him, but I'm going to open it for the rest of you guys so y'all can see what's in the package and we can enjoy it together. Well, I'll be enjoying it very much, but you guys can enjoy it peripherally, at least. So, let me get my trusty dusty history department key. Ta-da! Don't try this at home, kids. And we'll see about busting this thing open. Oh dear. This might not be much of an unboxing if I can't get the tape off. Wow, the Postal Service packs this stuff up tight. Holy crap. Let's see. Slice it through here. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Okay, we might need to find another way to do this. And that would be from this end because this end somehow came undone. A lot easier. So, we're going to do that. And, oh, well, we got a little bit of a break here in the action. Let's see. There we go. Alright. Oh, you really aren't ripping off very easily, are you? My goodness. Okay, well, we know the Postal Service does its job at least. Holy cow. Good lord. Okay, you're out. Alright, so we have cookies. Now, okay. Ow, as I hit myself with the box here. Okay, story. One of my friends, Effin Karma, is a master baker, apparently, of the cookies. And so, one of my other friends, Alan, had won a cookie cooking contest, I guess, or had won the right to cookies. Unfortunately, he lives in Finland, so he sent me a message and said, hey, how about I send you the cookies? So I was definitely okay with this. I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, that's for sure. So he sent me the cookies. And well, she sent me the cookies. And he did so by proxy. So here they are. So, yay. Okay, so let's undo this tape. Plenty of tape around here, I guess. So no hesitation on that. Okay, so I don't remember exactly what they said these cookies were. I remember Nutella and chocolate chip both being included in the conversation, which are, I actually never had Nutella, so this will be interesting. But chocolate chip is definitely music to my ears. So, shall we? These are really good. Oh, man, I kind of wish, this is one of those things that I wish that I could, like, send the cookie to y'all somehow, just kind of teleport it or send it by, like, mass transfer or, I don't know, something like that, so y'all could taste it. These are really good. Okay, anyway, enough about cookies, although I'm going to chew a little bit more. Okay. Alright. You're sitting aside for the moment. These are really good. Okay, so first off, thank you, Effin Karma, for the cookies. They are really good. I'm going to, in fact, there's a link to Effin Karma's Twitch site in the info description, so please go by, give her a follow, thank her for sending me the cookies. I'm definitely going to, that's for sure, because, wow. Also, I mean, like I mentioned, Alan had actually won the cookies, but unfortunately, because he lives halfway around the world from us American folks, he really couldn't get the cookies. So, thank you, Alan. It was very, very kind of you. I don't deserve said cookies, but I will definitely appreciate them, as will my neighbor, with whom I will be sharing some of them. So, yeah. So, y'all thank them, please. Just go to her website or go to her Twitch site and give her a follow and thank her for that. And Alan, you'll likely see around the chat or around my comments here, so you've got more opportunities to thank him, I guess. Okay, so now that I have tasted the great cookie goodness, and will be enjoying these immensely, I want to also take the opportunity to talk a bit about the channel because I haven't in ages, so my bad. Matter of fact, the last time I did a vlog was right before we did the charity stream. So, shame on me even further. And just in case folks didn't get the chance to go to the charity stream or see any of it or see me go completely loopalicious in the last roughly 6 hours or so of the games, it went really well. I lasted the full 24 hours somehow, basically by the skin of my teeth and Alan pretty much keeping me awake. So I made it the full 24 hours. We beat 6 Mega Man games in those 24 hours, and we even played a little bit of Mega Man 7, which I'm actually currently streaming on Thursdays on Twitch, so just... So, yeah, that was interesting. It was a lot of fun. It was really tiring. I basically, right after I got done with my broadcast, I think I switched into my pajamas and I fell right on asleep. So, yeah. But, so yeah, it went really, really well. We raised $200 from the Make-A-Wish Foundation, which was double the goal, so I was happy about that. Unfortunately, we didn't hit any of the stretch goals, or at least any of the stretch goals that I suggested for the stream. Now, all of you folks who suggested all sorts of weird and crazy stretch goals, like apparently covering me in varieties of either canola oil, margarine, or some other sort of viscous liquidy substance, that's not happening. That will never happen. Never, ever, ever. But your creativity is definitely appreciated. So, yeah, that's pretty much the gist of that. I am going to be doing another charity event in November for Extra Life. I'm already... I wouldn't say set up for it, but I've already got the site registered. I haven't really done anything with it yet, unfortunately, so I'll have to look on my email whenever I get the opportunity and do so there and get it set up for you. What I'm going to be doing, well, actually, I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing for Extra Life this year. I'm thinking about doing a Mario Marathon, which, of course, will give me an opportunity to wear the hat, because, you know, why not? Oh, I mean... You've got a great hat. Of course you're going to wear it, and I can never get this thing on straight, because even when it's straight like this, it doesn't feel straight, so there we go. Anyway, I can wear the hat. I mean, I don't know if this is what I'm going to do. It's just something I'm thinking about. So, I don't know. I might do that. I might do something else. There's plenty of time between now and November, so I've got some thinking to do. Let's see. So, my goal on that's going to be $200 because we raised $210 last year for Extra Life. So, I want to sort of up the ante a wee bit. Speaking of charity stuff, and speaking of Make-A-Wish charity stuff, those of you who donated, thank you. I've already said it probably more than once and probably more than a few times, but I want to make sure that it is definitely that everybody knows it and everybody hears it and everybody sees it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Without y'all's donations, I mean, none of it really would have been possible. I have yet to send out any of the Funko Pop figurines that I promised I was going to send out because this summer has been slightly rougher money-wise on me than I thought it would be, so my bad. But I'm going to start sending them out next week. So, if you donated, I will be sending you an email because I should still have all the email addresses from the Make-A-Wish site. I can go to it easily enough. I can access my participant center and all that good stuff. So, I will be contacting you. One thing I will mention in regards to the Funko Pops, though, Wiley is out. Wiley is not a candidate for being chosen any longer, and I've known that since the charity stream itself because one person in particular was the biggest donor, donated bits, bits as well, and, well, so because they were the biggest donor and by a fairly wide margin, they're getting Wiley. So I've already worked it out with them. They're getting it. I'm going to be sending that out first off. But everybody else, I will be getting emails to you guys, finally, sorry, to be able to get addresses for y'all if you guys want Funko Pops. The images are still up on Imgur, but I'll have to link the sites again just to make sure that everybody knows where they are. I can look back on past vlogs for those addresses too if I need them. So there's that. Let's see. Let me think what else I want to talk about. As far as stuff that's currently going on with the channel, of course, I'm playing through Skies of Arcadia Legends, and many of you have been watching, and many of you have been commenting, so thank you very much. Basically, I'm getting the best response. I think probably the best response, certainly as far as like day 1 or day 2 responses. Just checking to see if I got any crumbs. But probably the best day 1, day 2 response to videos since Suikoden 2. So I'm really enjoying that. I'm really enjoying the game, of course. I think we're getting fairly close to the end, possibly. We've got 4 moon crystals out of 6, so that would seem to indicate that, hey, we're getting kind of close. So if that is indeed the case, then it's time to start getting ready for my next Let's Play, which is going to be a 100% playthrough of a game that I've actually played before. Well, sort of. I streamed it before. It was the first game I streamed. It was Suikoden 5. So I'm going to be doing that one. If I'm closer to the end of Skies than I think I am, and by the way, folks, anybody who's watching, or anybody who's watching me play Skies and watching this, don't tell me how close I am, because it is blind and I want to keep it that way. But if I'm closer than I think I am, then I might actually have to take a little bit of a Let's Play hiatus. Not because of any bad stuff going on, not because of any sort of like Let's Play fatigue or anything like that, but kind of here's the gist of what's going on with me in terms of real life type stuff. Obviously, you guys know already, or many of you already know, if you don't know, I work 3 jobs. I'm not saying that to curry sympathy, it's just what's happening. So, and actually I've been working 3 jobs for 8 years now-ish? Almost 8 years? So anyway, so I'm working 3 jobs. So there's that, and I'm working all 3 of said jobs during the summer, which is great because it means I can pay all the bills and all that jazz, but it also means I'm still pretty darn busy. Plus the streams, plus the Let's Plays, which typically I've been able to handle pretty well normally, but there's an additional thing that's been thrown into the mix for the summer that has kind of, well, killed most of what was left of my free time. And that is, at my school, I am getting ready, or I'm trying to do stuff to get ready to be certified for online teaching. The thing with that is, I've got to get about 30 hours of credited activities in the next roughly 6 weeks. Now, you may think, oh, well, that's just 5 hours a week. You can manage that pretty easily. Well, keep in mind, I've got everything else going too, and I don't want to short anybody on any of it. So, it makes things tough. So, I've not been able to get a whole lot ready for Suikoden 5 yet. I've got a pretty good idea of what I want to do. I've got stuff in mind as far as, I mean, for instance, obviously I'm going to be doing the walkthrough itself. I want to do character profiles for all of the 108, well, technically 109 Stars of Destiny that you can get in the game. And so there's stuff like that that I want to do, but I haven't had the time to plan a whole lot of it out yet, largely because of all this stuff going on in the summer and it being busier than I even expected. So if I finish up Skies fairly soon, I'm going to have to take a little bit of a Let's Play break, because I want to make Suikoden 5 comprehensive. I want to get as close to 100% as I am feasibly able. And with the way that things stand right now, as far as what I've been able to prep, which is not much at all, I would not be ready. And just being blunt, I would not be ready at the state that it's in right now. So will I have time to do it later, to help work on it later? Yeah. I mean, certainly once we get to the fall semester and things slow down a smidge, then I think I would be able to get more ready. But right now, I'm not ready. I wouldn't be able to start a Let's Play on Suikoden 5 right now. Of course, I'm not at that point right now because I'm still doing Skies. But if things settle out a little bit sooner than I expect on Skies, then I'm going to have to take a little bit of a break. I don't know how long it would be. It would be probably a few weeks, I would guess. I would still stream, and I would still post stream archives and all that good stuff. But I just wouldn't really be able to start on Let's Play because I wouldn't be comfortable with where I am, and I wouldn't be comfortable with the quality of it, effectively. So that's the gist of that. Let's see, what else is going on? I'm also streaming. Well, of course I'm streaming. The games I'm streaming right now. I am streaming Phantasy Star 4 on Tuesdays at 3 p.m. Central. I am streaming Mega Man 7 on Thursdays at 2 p.m. Central right now, which once the fall hits, that's probably going to go back to 1 p.m. to be a little more comfortable, but I had to squeeze it in with the way that teaching's been so far this semester. So Mega Man 7 is at 2 p.m. Central, and I have a feeling we should be done in the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, depending on how tough Wily is. Y'all keep saying that Wily's a royal pain in the butt, so we'll see. And I'm doing Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask on Saturdays and Sundays, which is a lot of fun. I'm playing that game blind. It's my first 3D Zelda, actually, so It's been interesting. We've had graphical issues all over the place. I think they're pretty well settled now, thank God. And I've had issues adjusting to the fact that A, I'm playing a 3D Zelda. B, I'm playing a 3D Zelda where you can't manipulate the camera because it's a Nintendo 64 game. And so it's been interesting. I've been told that I dove into a rather non-typical Zelda game with which to begin my 3D Zelda experience, which, well, I can't say is too much of a surprise because, I mean, this is me we're talking about here. So, but yeah, that's the stream schedule right now. It will continue on until, obviously, we finish any of those games, which I figure the first one we'll finish will be Mega Man 7. Then I'm not really sure what I'll play on Thursdays, to be perfectly honest. I'm kind of running out of games that I want to stream. So, I do still want to stream Katamari Damacy. I do still want to stream maybe Parasite Eve 1 and 2. Although I've never really gotten that sort of fire in my belly for the Parasite Eve series that I thought I would have. I'll have to look on my little sheet thingy that I've got right down at the bottom of my computer monitor that I'm staring at right now. So I'll have to look at that, see what I want to do. Actually, an idea on that front is I was thinking about maybe doing like a retro fall or something like that. I mean, it's just kind of an idea that I wouldn't exactly say came to me because I'm obviously not the first one with that sort of idea. But it's just, I don't know, something that I've been knocking around a little bit. So what I might do, and this is just me speculating, so just take it for what it's worth with giant flaky grain of salt. But I might just sort of open the floor to you guys to suggest games for me to play as far as like a retro, I mean, maybe 8-bit fall. I don't know if I would do like just an 8-bit or an 8 and 16-bit or something like that. I don't know. But just sort of something to throw at me as far as games that I can play, games that I've played before, games that I haven't played before but I can get a hold of. Those I think would be interesting. I have a feeling that I would probably be maybe not the most positive person in the world about some of them because, well, the older generation games tend to be a lot harder than modern generation games, although Mega Man 7 is kind of putting the lie to that as far as its difficulty vis-a-vis the original 6, but c'est la vie. Okay, so that's an idea. I don't know. I mean, I'm just throwing stuff against a wall, seeing if anything sticks, mostly. So, yeah. Let me think if there's anything else I need to mention. Not that I can particularly think of. One thing I will say, though, is give something of a... I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say super congratulatory shout-out exactly, because the milestone hasn't been hit yet, but... a lot of y'all know Rage Aboosh, who found my channel, or my stream channel, fairly early. I mean, he was telling me he found me at Suikoden 5, which is way the crap on back. I mean, it's pretty much at the beginning. And it inspired him to start streaming himself. And he's kind of taken off. He's approaching, getting semi-close to 1,000 subs on YouTube, which is insane. And he's been getting a lot of views on his streams. He's actually... I think he just finished up Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, which, actually, speaking of, that's another game I want to stream at some point. I just haven't put it down on my sheet yet. And he's going on to, I believe, Partners in Time now. So, if y'all haven't looked him up already, please do so. Give him a look. It's a lot of fun. I don't get the chance to make the streams as often as I'd like because he streams in the UK, and those times and mine generally don't line up as well as I'd like. But... definitely somebody worth checking out. So if you haven't already, go do so. I will post his link too. Although you can just type Rage Aboosh in YouTube and you find it pretty much just like that. So anyway, I guess that's it. I can't think of anything else to say at the moment. So I'm going to rush off and do a couple things before going to bed. Leave a note for my neighbor so she knows I got my cookies because I told her I'd share them with her. So yeah. Thank you guys, as always, for tuning in, for putting up with my shenanigans. I mean, because sometimes they really are something to put up with, especially when I'm playing games blind and y'all are just kind of sitting here going, oh my god, can't you figure this out? So, yeah, thank you for that. I really enjoy having y'all's company, whether it's on the videos or streams, so I definitely appreciate that. Yeah, that's about it. So... thank you guys for joining me. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for watching for the last, oh my god, 20 minutes. Holy crap. Man, I talked longer than I thought I did. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in, though. It's always appreciated. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. I hope y'all are able to tune in to whether it is Phantasy Star or Mega Man 7 or Majora's Mask or the videos or this or whatever. So, thank y'all. Have a great rest of your weekend. Oh, one more thing. I'm not streaming next weekend because I'm going to be out of town for family. So, sorry, no Saturday or Sunday streams next week because I'm going to be gone. I want to visit family. It's the first time I've visited family in 3 months. So, I want that time. So, yeah. Anyway, that's it. That's the last announcement I can think of off the top of my head. So, thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see y'all later.